Well, there I am. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, this may be a little bit more aware of you. The score was 9-4 last night because this game was so. It was trying to get caught up last night, but I didn't really have the time to do one of these shows. So, for now, I'm doing one right now for the. This is for the talk I didn't give last night for the post game show, and this was kind of like it was so. If there was going to be a good lineup for tonight's game, I think this one's not as good as it should be. I don't like what I seen last night because it was so well. The pitching was so good last night for Kansas City. That's one thing. Because I can't get reminded of that because each time I watch something like this, it always comes out the wrong end of it. Because I didn't know this was all going to be sort of good for me not to see a game like this. But I don't. For tonight's game will be the Orioles and the Kansas City Royals. Tonight will be uh, Burns and Reagan tonight for tonight's Orioles game. Tonight's O's game in Kansas City. Just so people think I wasn't going to be who was pitching for tonight, but I don't know. I kind of figured everybody was going to be a little bit more mysterious of me not to say that, but I will say it anyway. I will not say much as what you may think it was. Be so consumed with it all. Uh, I'll give you tonight's minor league game too. The Norfolk Tides against the I should say I don't know what their name of them are, but I do know that Norfolk is taking them on tonight before I get the computer running right. I can get all the minor league as I can. So there'll be a 6:35 game tonight in the Carolina League right now. I don't know about the Shorebirds, but I don't know if where they're at. I don't know where they're at now, but because I'm thinking this is kind of sudden for me to tell you this, but can I see the Shorebirds baseball schedule? This was kind of hard not to begin with it, but I'm going to tell you about some minor league teams, which is also common with that. So I don't have to realize that until somebody actually asks me that. Because somebody just had to. Oh, they're home. Oh, oh, they went home to Washington Nationals. They're a Washington team. Good. They're home tonight. Wow. Wow, they're home tonight against the Washington Nationals. Well, that's a nice idea. That's one thing I would really like to prove. Some of these teams would be fortunate for me to not either bring to you or some other teams. The Nationals, Fredericksburg Nationals brings the Washington Nationals. This sounds like associate. I know what they're associated with, but I don't know how it ever came out like that. But they have a uh, The 23rd. Gee, I can't get what today is. The Shorebirds. I don't know anybody who wanted to know that, but this was kind of fortunate for me. We got kind of fortunate in between where sometimes it gets mixed up for me. Tonight's Orioles game. I don't I just hope that this pitching matchup for tonight's game is really going to be a good one. Reagan against Burns. I do think he's one of the best pitchers the Orioles have right now. I think this one's really going to be a pitching duel, rather. I don't know if this was kind of fortunate to play each game or beginning with it. Beginning with it, I don't know. But I do know. All right. Okay. Okay. If there's a very special series with the with a special story on the Orioles this week because we're trying to see where the Orioles are going to sit this time of the year. I want to just see where some of these guys are going to be placed and where they're going to be. Huh? The Ducks? Oh, the Wood. Oh, okay. They're playing the Wood Ducks again. That's what I thought. The Wood Ducks again. I thought that was going to come out correctly, but I didn't know how much this team going to be. I'm just wondering if this was going to be a team where if they play better this weekend. Okay, and this team tonight is really one their what time is the game? 5. Yeah, 5 o'clock tonight because I think this one's where are they? Let me see where it was. Uh, I don't know where anything should have been, but I should have been kind of sure to. I don't know. I'll have to. Can I find out where the Shorebirds are going to be playing tonight? If I didn't have no ideas, I wouldn't have nothing because I don't like the. God, whoever gets this kind of stuff to. Oh, it's at 5 o'clock tonight. Okay. Aha. The 5 p.m., huh? It's set on the road. That's where it is. It's down in South Carolina. You know, the other Orioles affiliate is just like what I thought. If his team can play better baseball, I think the Shorebirds will be able to turn these games over. I think most of which they're younger, and they're getting so tremendous, but they've got to get better for some reason. For some reason like this. But sometimes you think it wouldn't change anything. For some reason, this was kind of hard not to bring up a story where honesty wasn't so good. But I do know that this is kind of kind of reassuring that most teams would be in the bracket where they should have been before. I'm hoping that this game is. I have to write that down. I have to write that down right now. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot to write it down. I forgot. I was gonna explain that, but I didn't get to. Where if the Orioles do get some good, solid work in tonight, I hope they do. I hope they do get it in. But I'm hoping that they can get really a good, stronger, um, uh, a strong team that they can play, that they can play better baseball. I'm just hoping that this was. I'm just hoping that this team is going to be playing well tonight. I'm hoping that the Shorebirds play good tonight also. That's the other Orioles minor league team so far for the Wooden Ducks, the East Wooden Ducks. The Norfolk plays tonight also at about 6:35 tonight. And then the other one is the Shorebirds play in on the road. I do understand that a little better too, but this game's really going to be a tough one for them. This one's getting kind of, at least the hitting has to get better for some reason too. They have to hit the ball a lot too. Of course, I'll have more highlights and statistics by tomorrow afternoon. So I'll have more on this next week. So don't go away, people. Stay with us because we're still gonna keep updating the Orioles and the Kansas City Royals. So we'll have updates by tonight. I'll have the final score by tonight. So people, stay tuned for that one because we're gonna have a post game show. The post game show is really gonna really be the kind of like it was so good to just people that wants to enjoy the time for watching baseball at this time of the year. And I hope that everybody watches the Orioles tonight because this was an entertaining game last night because this was a very well played. I mean, this was a fast moving game. But half the time I couldn't even figure out why. They speeded up so fast you couldn't even get it off the computer. They scored it so fast that you just couldn't get the game off the correct way. But you just couldn't get the game off. So that'll be the time where I'm going to have a post-game show tonight on those extra. Because those would be the after tonight's game, I'll have all the scores and all the stuff that I can possibly have for the minor league game tonight at 5 before the Shorebirds take on this team, which I hope the Wooden Ducks. I hope they don't win tonight, but I hope the Shorebirds do. But this was a solid dub. I think the Shorebirds could do something. I hope that they can win tonight's game instead of being in a losing streak. Because I don't like to see this. I don't like to see a solid club lose like this. I think Ben McDonald last night was pretty good when he said this. When he said this last night, Kevin Brown, one of the announcers for the Orioles, one of the announcers for him, said that this was kind of hopeful for what they were going to do during Brandon High. I think Brandon said he was going to do something about this. I don't know what they were going to do, but what I can say, I'll be back with some major parts where the Orioles would have done something good last night. So we'll have more on that tomorrow. I'll have that later on tonight because I'll see you in after the game. I'll see you after the game tonight, and I'll see you next week. I'll see everybody by that time. hopefully by next time we get together, I'll have more on the shorebirds. I'll have more on them shorebirds tonight, around 5 tonight. So that will eliminate them. So that don't mean nothing. I don't mean it. It really does mean something for the shorebirds tonight, but this team could actually win tonight's game considerably by not losing some games. I know a lot of people thought they were going to lose, but I'll see you later on tonight when the Orioles will take on Kansas City for the second game of the series. We'll see you later. See you.